Hey everyone, this is Marcia O'Connor, CEO and founder of the O'Connor Group. We are here about top three. Top three is, entrepreneurs share their secrets and their mistakes. And I think a lot of times there is a falsehood about entrepreneurship that it's easy and it's so much fun. It is fun, but I don't think it's easy. And you're going to hear experiences from a variety of individuals who are either just starting out in their careers or have been doing it for several years or have a solo entrepreneurship or have partners and have a big team. And I think you need to hear all those experiences to help you become a better entrepreneur as well. So sit back, enjoy, be careful if you're driving right now, and welcome to Top 3. Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem.
Thanks for having me at this lovely setup here.
Hey, I'm surprised it's even up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I didn't put it up, but somebody else did. Look at that. We have squirrels in our trees too.
Yeah. I'm
That's
surprised they're
amazing.
not purple.
Don't
They're so cute.
give them ideas. They'll do
Where'd
that.
you get this? It's a
So
gorgeous blanket.
I'm so glad you asked. This blanket we gave out to all of our team members on our holiday party on Saturday night, which I know you were there. So
I sure was.
Yes,
I
and
was
it's
having
really-
a blast.
it's really very cozy.
Is it branded?
Oh,
At the very bottom, right?
dude, we have everything branded.
I think it's down there
Is
at
it
the
this
bottom,
area?
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Has our logo
Love
all
that.
over it. So yeah.
This is a great gift for employees because it's like a family favorite. Anybody can enjoy something like that.
Yeah.
So what are some other ways that teams can recognize their own team during the holidays?
Well, it's funny you mentioned with the family, because Lindsay actually sent us a picture with her and the two kids underneath it yesterday.
Oh, I love that.
Because it was a raw, cold, rainy December Sunday, and it was so nice to see that. But there's so many great gifts you can give out to people. I think it doesn't have to break the pocketbook, and
Yeah.
even just the most simple thing people forget to do. Just write a thank you.
Yep.
Or call them, send a little video on your phone and say, hey, thanks for all your hard work this year. Really appreciate that. Things like that. They don't cost a lot, but
Yeah.
it goes so far.
Yeah.
And people just like to hear, especially from the CEO and the boss, and they like to hear, like, oh, wow, they remember my name and, something about them. I think that's really important. But we
Yeah.
like giving out a few things, and my team knows that.
Yeah.
But the blanket was one. And we also had given out brownies because Dr. Brownies, my dear friend
Love.
Tony Johnson, has her own company, and I love supporting women entrepreneurs. And so everybody got a nice box of Christmas crack, I call it. But
It sure is. I'm having a hard time not eating the brownies. Like, you know me, I'm pretty regimented.
you are.
I will eat like one bite. I'm like, man, I think I have to have another one. But it's like it's slowly going
Yeah.
because it's so delicious. So thank you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a lot. Like, when I think about, gifts for our team, it's really great to have personalized gifts, and it's great to have things that the whole family can enjoy.
Yes.
But I think the most important thing is what you mentioned, just being recognized in a note, or just the video is a great idea because people just want to know you're thinking about them. It's been a long, hard year, and I think that people just love that recognition from their boss. So don't forget to do that, right?
Yeah, and don't do it just because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
Either. I think people realize that you have to do it more than once a year.
Right.
And people assume, well, they'll be here next year. And you can't assume that. You have to make sure that you realize that everybody is different and is feeling differently, and how can we help? And
Yep.
my biggest thing is just be happy. If you're not happy someplace, like you're not doing anybody else any service, and, speak up. And if someone wants to ever go,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And
Love
most
that.
people should be
Yeah.
okay with that because life is too short, and your body starts feeling it. Like if you have employees that are starting to get sick a lot, or there's always something going on, and they're late to something, or they don't send emails like they used to, they're usually massive red signals, red flags.
Yep.
And I always tell people, like, you got to be on that right away and just don't assume, like, they're not feeling so well. I'm like, well, they're consistently not feeling well. There's something going on here. How can we help make it different for them?
Yeah, how can you anticipate what's going on in their
Yeah.
life? I love your sweater.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Mine lights up. I thought I turned it on. I've never had this type of sweater before. Do you see this?
Oh, yeah. You said you're like
Right.
wired up.
I'm wired up.
Did you?
Did it go on?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, like look at that, right?
Da-da-da-da.
I also had another one with cats, so I thought that was pretty cool too.
That's a
But
cool one.
this is a good one. So,
Yeah.
what are some holiday traditions in the O'Connor group family? What's your favorite?
Oh.
What do you have going on?
Well, we decided to make it a little different. So my whole family is into film and video and photography, and they love Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
So I have made a new one that they had to come up with a 2 minutes or less video of a holiday skit and their own family that they had to do some kind of like fun thing. And
Love that.
my husband already came up with, of course Mike did, but he already came up with the one we're going to do, and it's really funny, but I can't tell you yet because I think this is going to be aired before that day.
Got it. Okay.
And I wouldn't want to give away the
Okay.
secret, but they all have to do it, and they're all really into it, so I can't wait to see all these fun videos. And my father-in-law and my aunt are going to be the judges, as long as they don't have too many cocktails beforehand. But I do believe it's going to be quite hysterical.
I love
so
that.
That's one of our traditions. We always do a Jeopardy.
Yeah.
We do Secret Santa. We used to do what's the word? Crap. Christmas presents or Christmas crap.
Yep.
And we decided to do more of a Secret Santa instead this year, so it should be a lot of fun. We try
That's
to break it up.
awesome.
How about you guys?
So we're building new traditions as my kids get older, but when I was younger, I had this memory that I love. We would go out to get the Christmas tree, and I grew up in Howardtown, and the Lanark Diner is right there.
Classic.
And so we would always go get our tree and then go there and get hot chocolate after. Like that was like a staple for years and years and years.
Wow.
And so we're creating new ones now.
Nice.
As the kids are. So a couple weeks ago, we went to the Elmwood Park Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
They had this light show, and it was maybe 8 of our friends and all of the kids, and it was a blast. And they have bars there, so that's fun for the adults, fun for the kids. We had so much fun, so we said that was going to be a tradition moving forward too. So
That's so great.
yeah,
So
it's awesome.
it's funny you said about that because we used to go to Waterloo Gardens.
Oh yeah, I remember
Every year.
that. Yeah,
And the kids
it
were
was-
really small.
Yep.
And we would take a lot of the holiday pictures there because sometimes Santa was there or the sleigh was there.
Yep.
And I always took a picture. So the one year my sister-in-law gave me a picture of, she has 3 kids. I have one. And it would always be in the picture. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So she started that. And then every year I had basically, I have a 2013, a 2014. So every year now I have these pictures
Oh, that's awesome.
of the entire family at the holidays.
Yeah.
And now I have a lot of pictures that I put
Oh,
out,
that's
but I
great.
put lights around them, and it's so great because when people come over, they look at all the pictures, and it's
Mm-hmm.
nice to see, pictures of people who are no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
But it really brings back some more memories and all too. But now it's a tradition, so every year I have to get like what's this 2022 frame, which by the way, there's like none to be had anymore. But I forgot to buy it at
Interesting, yeah.
Kohl's on the day after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
But it's really cool to see every year labeled, and people always ask where's the frames when they come over,
Yeah.
and it's always fun to
that's
do that. It's a
cool.
good tradition.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
A lot of fun. How about for holiday presents? Like I've gotten so many holiday ornaments
Oh yeah.
that I don't even put up half of them anymore because it overloads the tree.
Yep.
What's been your most favorite ornament you ever received?
So we actually pick up an ornament anytime we go somewhere,
Oh, nice.
so that we remember the trips that we've been
Yeah.
on. Not that we've been on a lot of trips recently, but when we were starting a family
Mm-hmm.
and we got married, there those ornaments that are like little people, and they have your name on them.
Yeah.
And so every year we've been getting a new one.
Nice.
So that's fun. And I'll never forget this one ornament. It's a very, very basic metal angel.
Mm.
And I used to run this program at the YMCA called
Nice.
Live Strong at the YMCA, and it was a program for cancer survivors.
Nice.
And this woman, I'll never forget, gave us an ornament at the end of the program, and it was lovely. It was such a great gesture, and I'll never forget that experience and moment.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, how about you?
I have so many, but I can tell you when I first had my first house by myself, I had almost 0 ornaments, and so I decided to have an ornament Christmas party.
And so everybody bought an ornament instead of bringing beer or wine,
I'm
things like
surprised
that.
by this, by the way.
Yeah, right. And I said, I'm like, oh, let's decorate my tree. And so I had the most unique ornaments that year. And, I had this one friend of mine, Matt, who sent me this. It was like a gold glass. It was like a little sailor, like one of those little glass ornaments.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, you love them? I'm like, yeah, it's definitely very festive, Matt. It had nothing to
You
do.
probably still have it.
I do, actually, yeah. And so all those ornaments were just meant so much to me because it actually was like my own tree, my own house, and it was really, really cool. But I love all this stuff.
Great idea.
Yeah, have an ornament.
Yeah, for
party.
That's
Yeah.
such a Marcia thing to do. I love that for all of us now and all the people that will have these parties after.
Oh, it's so great
Yeah.
because they bring in the best ornaments, and then all of a sudden when you do the tree every year, you're like, oh, I remember this one, and
Yeah.
all the little memories that go along with it. You
Yeah.
know, so
I love that.
it's really cool.
I have this box, bought it at Target like 2 weeks ago, maybe, and it's called the 12 Days of Christmas.
Nice.
And it's every day you open up this little paper box.
Yeah.
And there's a different ornament craft in each one.
Oh, fun.
And it takes like 20 minutes
Yep.
maybe, but they're just all these, so we've been doing those every day, which has been cute.
Oh, that's so awesome.
All the handmade ones.
That's always
So,
fun. It's always fun when
Yeah.
they're pre-filled.
Pre-filled.
Yeah.
Easy.
The boxes with the
Yep.
the
I'm
other
like,
thing.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also it's painful, the other stuff
Yes,
and
it
all.
is.
But I love it. I love also like Zach
too.
had given me, when they're like small, they don't realize. I know there's a lot of daycare people out there who do so much for the kids,
know.
and they make all these wonderful crafts.
Yeah.
I keep every single craft. And I have a gingerbread man that has a tiny little picture of him, and this poor guy is falling apart. I had to glue back his leg last year, but it was something I will never get rid of.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
can't
like
get
this
rid of that.
delicate thing, like to not fall apart in the tree
Yep.
this year for me. But it's just such good memories and all because
Yeah.
it's hard to see that they're so big now. And I used to do it the popsicle sticks when the kids all came over
Yeah.
and slept over. I buy some spray and I make popsicle sticks like a holder. I take pictures of them and then they would have to put the pictures attached to it
Yeah.
and then put it on the tree like ornaments.
Great
And they
idea.
put the date on top.
Yep.
And I was a little anal with that stuff.
Another Marcia thing to do. Love it. I'll be stealing that idea. I'm going to ask you a question that I don't know I don't know what your response is going to be actually. So
What's in here
you
again?
what's in your cup, by the way? So you don't take a lot of time off,
No.
which is you're very busy. So you're going to take off
I'm drinking before I do
a
that.
little bit, over the next couple of weeks. What does Marcia O'Connor do on a day off? A full true day off. What does that day look like for you?
You know what? So one of the things I'm doing is I'm taking one of my girlfriends. We're going to see a show next week, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it was hard for her to get off, and as well. And I said, I'm going to do this. We're going to plan it out. We're going to have lunch. We're going to do a show, and I'll get you back before bedtime.
Love that.
And that to me is so fun, But I like having my days all planned out and all.
Yep.
But I love doing that. I love just doing things. Like over the holidays, we're going to New York City. We're going different places. I have to be somewhat planned out.
Yeah.
I think the older I've gotten more anal being planned out, right, Mike? And that's my husband. But I like to do all that kind of stuff. But I have to have something planned.
So
Because if not, I feel like I
what
waste
about
it.
like sitting on the couch and watching a show?
Yeah, well, I think I did that yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well. So, my
that's-
husband was like, "This is so nice. This is great." I said, "Oh, because they're sitting together." He's like, "No, because you're not talking." And and I said, "Well, I'm not quite sure how to
Oh.
handle that, but
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking care of me today, But I said I was hoping for the other reason instead,
that
and
feeling.
he was just like
Yeah.
laughing because I was like laughing. I'm like, "That's not happening, But
Yeah.
we really had a good time, so
Good.
it was.
All right.
That's what I do. But I hate wasting a day.
I know. I know that feeling.
Every once in a while, you need a lazy day
Mm-hmm.
because it makes you appreciate the busy days.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you?
It's great. I don't know how to respond,
Right.
actually. Yeah.
I bet you don't.
I would say this isn't really a day off, but when I was sick over Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything for a full day. And by the end of the day, I was like, oh my gosh, what can I do? Is there laundry? Should I clean? Should I do this? And it was actually like nice, not being sick, but to just not do anything.
Yeah.
But I'm also like to have things lined up.
Yeah. Yeah. The same way.
We're going to Disney on Ice the week between Christmas and New Year's. That should be fun. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh my gosh, so much
Should be
fun.
fun.
It's like 50,000 screaming kids with their
Yeah,
parents.
I'm not thrilled about it,
But it is fun.
but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're going to love it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Get
it'll be
ready to
fun.
spend a $25 toy that lights up at nighttime.
Yeah.
So, you know, but you
Yeah.
got to have one of those. So,
Definitely.
yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
They do that on purpose when the lights go out. Like, look, kids, what your mom can buy you, you know?
I'm like, great, I'll take 2.
See, that alone
Yeah.
could be a great Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally can make something
Just
fun
add
out
it
of that
to-
one.
Yeah. Add it to your tradition.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's so many great ideas coming
Yeah.
out of this. My husband's on a roll right now, so
Yeah, I bet.
it's going to be a lot of. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, have a good holiday season. Thanks for all your help this year.
Thanks, of
You're
course.
amazing.
Thanks.
We
So
had
are
so
you.
much fun, and
Too much fun.
2023 is going to be amazing as well.
Yeah.
But you know, it's so cool to help so many clients out and people, and have the team that we have, and
Yeah, we're very lucky.
you
So,
know,
yeah.
then have all the fun that we have. So
Yeah.
we do have fun, but
Yeah.
relax, enjoy
too.
Disney on Ice.
Sit down on the couch and don't do anything.
I'll get back to you on that. And
I'll wait
and
for that day.
here's to 2023.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.